Hey Darman fam, how's it going? I'm going to New York tomorrow, so probably not any videos coming, but I'll be back pretty soon. And yeah, so today's a weird one, and it's a little sad, but I don't care. Um, the question I have is, when does life truly stop being worth it? Um, and that's like kind of hard to say. It's a little dark, I guess. But I guess I should preface this by saying I'm not thinking of doing anything weird right now or anything like that. I'm fine. But some days I don't feel as fine as I do right now. And there are a ton of people in the world who certainly don't feel fine. Um, so, depression. I was diagnosed with depression when I was like 14 or 15, um, on medication for it, things like that. So I'm already at a huge disadvantage, I guess. Um, and I mean, life's not fair, and that's just how it is. Like, there are people who are born with much, much worse um, things about them, and it sucks. Like, what do you do? Seriously, I am fine for the most part, but I already have to work so much harder than someone born without depression or whatever, um, just to feel normal, just for like a chance to feel normal. And that already takes a lot out of me doing that, doing breathing exercises and yoga and whatever, and just trying my best to like do things that a healthy person does. Um, it takes a lot of time out of my day and stuff like that, and that sucks. Um, I feel very alone a lot of the time, and I mean that's true. I am pretty much alone all the time. Um, but I guess when a friend confides into me that they're not wanting to go on being alive anymore, the only reason that I'm sad that they feel that way, and it makes me sad. And if they were gone, I would miss them, and I tell them that. But I can't truly find a reason to say don't do that. I struggle, and I have to make stuff up because to me, I mean, like a lot of the people I talk to have horrible, horrible lives. Like one of my friends for a long time was just completely homeless and like walking around using his backpack as like a pillow. And someone got him a hotel room and he just like cried and he cried because and he had to sleep on the floor of the hotel because he was just so used to being like feeling. He told me that like using a pillow just felt weird and wrong and he couldn't do it. Um, it's just like, and he went through a lot, and I get it. And like, how am I supposed to say life is worth it? What am I supposed to say that's going to change this person's mind? What is therapy supposed to say that's going to change his mind? He, like, he would just like lay near the road, just kind of, I don't know, wait till the afternoon when people would throw away lunch scraps and something. Like, I was living very far away, and I would transfer him money whenever I could, but like, it's not like I could just say, come stay with me or whatever. Um, but I was also living with my parents at that time. But for me, also, things I struggle with are just like things that I can't fix, things that like words can't fix, a therapist can't. Like, for an example, I used to play the piano, and I'm really missing it lately, but something happened. I can no longer coordinate both of my hands at the same time. If I'm playing the piano, both of my hands will do the same thing with their fingers, basically, and so the music just doesn't sound like music. Um, and lately, I've really been missing it, and I feel like I lost a key part of my identity. Um, I used to play for my grandmother in her retirement home, and all the people would come sit around the piano. It's something I really miss, and it's just something I can never get back because of, I don't know if it was like I don't know, something with my motor functions. It's just gone now, basically. And that hurts, and like therapy doesn't bring it back. And I don't have any recordings. I don't think I have any recordings of me playing. So, and even just listening to myself play wouldn't be enough. I want to play again, and I can't. Um, and it's been killing me. And other things, I could, I don't know, find someone to share my life with or something like that, or like, I don't know, friends, like closer friends, but it doesn't work. Like I don't know, I don't have that motivation to do it, but at the same time, it's very weird. My brain is like its own worst enemy, and it, like, sometimes it's like easier to stay miserable because if you try to be happy and it doesn't work, you're in a worse spot than when you started. So I don't know. It's really tough. Another thing is just like my financial situation is horrible. I'm never going to be able to own a house, I can tell you that. Um, there will never be a point where I can own a house, and I hate renting, as I made a video about before. Um, and like I went through quite a lot in like my early years with my dad and stuff like that, and then also my stepmom, which you've seen that video maybe. But I'll like it's almost impossible because I mean, like, I'm still doing the things. I have a job and stuff, which I do like my job a lot, but it doesn't pay the bills. And like when I was going through all this stuff, people, like, a huge chunk of my family just unexpectedly died when I was in high school, and that severely messed with my grades. And also, I just kind of was super depressed. I wasn't on medication yet, and so I ended up getting really poor grades in high school, which just shaped my future. Like I couldn't get into a good college, uh, and I studied for like 8 months for the SATs. I took my SAT when I was like 20, and it didn't do. I did it. I did very well on it, but like they just really cared about extracurriculars and stuff, like stuff I can't change now because I don't know. I wasn't in the mental space. Like, how is that my fault? And so I even ended up. I don't know. Like my college was one of those stupid, horrible, stupid colleges that will fail you for missing classes, even though I was doing the homework and I was like, I don't know, I missed like 2 or 3 classes, and if you, I don't know, one of the professors just had like a miss 3 classes, you lose 50% of your grade. How is that allowed? I'm paying to be there. Just 3 classes is nothing. Like you're an idiot, and that ended up happening. And because like I don't know, I was struggling with my sleep also, um, sleep apnea and things like that. And yeah, once that happened, just my college grades just began to slip, and I don't know, I just packed up and left one day eventually because I had like D's and F's, and that was about it. Which that one is more my fault, but it was a stupid little community college anywhere that wasn't going to get me any kind of job, and I knew that. And I was already kind of given up at this point in my life, but it's tough, I guess. And I'm not ever going to be able to get a better job. I could always go back to that same college, I guess, but I mean, that's also just money I don't have. Like, isn't it kind of like, can you blame me, really? Like, I don't know, the things that I really like to do in life aren't really that fun anymore. Um, I like to exercise a lot still. When I'm out for like a run in the middle of the night, that helps like clear my head and calm me. and it feels good. You know, the endorphins will kick in, and I just feel really good for like 20 minutes or something. But then, yeah, that's kind of it. Like, I don't know, playing video games is fun also. Like, stuff like that I still enjoy a little bit, even like building Legos and stuff like that. But, like, I don't know, like, why my reward for not doing something dramatic is just like a chance to maybe feel better one day. And I don't really want that. I mean, I'm not, like I said at the beginning, I'm not going to do anything right now. I'm not going to, I don't have anything planned. I'm fine living this way, I guess. But I don't know, I might get bored one day. Like, and it's hard to say this, but the point of this video is, why do we have such an anti doing that mentality in our society? I will talk to my mom about it, and she gets really angry at me. Like, I'll say that I'm having feelings of wanting to do that, and she just gets like really mad and upset, and like, I don't know, like, it doesn't really help. It doesn't make me want to like stick around. Why? So I don't know. All it does is make me feel worse, because now I have would have more guilt about doing it, which I don't know if that's the goal. But I mean, like, what we put animals down when they're like suffering, like when a dog can't even walk anymore, you know, you have it euthanized. Like, why do we do that but not with people? Um, I don't know. This also sounds like a very messed up message from me, saying like, come on guys, let's all, you know, jump off a bridge or something. It's not, but it's just like, why is it so hard for people to just say, I understand how you feel, I would want to do that too? Like, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm trying, you know. So, but I don't want to talk to people about it anymore, because for the most part they just get angry and like upset, which I know being upset is normal. But like, I don't want to be told your life is valuable, because it's not, and that's a lie. But all you're doing is just making me feel bad about the fact that one day it's going to happen probably, and it's not helpful. I guess I just, maybe a hug, and to just be like, I know you feel that way and it's hard, and to say that I'm here with you or something. Like, I would like that. That's what would be meaningful to me. But it's never really that. It's like, people call me selfish, and like, I'm not even like a bad case. Like, there are people who have nothing and like nobody, and for some reason we're still encouraged to like, this sounds very messed up and morbid, honestly. I'm not like an advocate, but it's weird. But that's about, that's kind of my rant tonight. I guess I should have done a trigger warning or something, but all right. I will talk to you guys when I get back from my trip. That is actually weird. I'm sorry. I mean, like, I'm gonna have fun. It'll be good. I will enjoy the trip. It's only a few days, but I'm sure I'll have videos and stuff to share. So look forward to it.